In a captivating and deeply informative health seminar held just recently, Dr. Benjamin Carter, a renowned medical scientist and cancer researcher, shared compelling insights into how everyday foods can empower our bodies to fight cancer naturally. As chronic diseases, including various forms of cancer, continue to rise across America and globally, Dr. Carter emphasized that our diet plays a far more significant role than most people realize. He introduced what he referred to as the triple, a strategy for cancer prevention. These are 3 foods, each starting with the letter A, that you can easily find in any American grocery store, farmer's market, or produce aisle. These foods aren't exotic, expensive, or difficult to prepare. In fact, most Americans already have at least one of them in their refrigerator or fruit bowl. But what makes these simple foods special isn't just their nutritional value. It's their bioactive compounds, their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, and their proven impact on processes like angiogenesis, DNA protection, and apoptosis, all of which play a role in the development, progression, and suppression of cancer. Let's take a deep dive into these 3A powerhouse foods, the science behind them, and how to make them a regular part of your cancer-fighting lifestyle. 1. Avocados, the creamy green fruit that does more than taste good. Carter began his presentation by spotlighting avocados' creamy, delicious, and widely loved across the U.S. From California-style avocado toast to guacamole dips at summer barbecues. But beyond their taste and texture, avocados offer something far more valuable: cancer-fighting properties backed by emerging science. How avocados interfere with tumor growth. One of the most fascinating mechanisms Dr. Carter discussed is angiogenesis, the process by which new blood vessels are formed. While this process is crucial for healing and growth, tumors hijack it to create their own blood supply, fueling their growth and ability to spread. Avocados contain bioactive compounds that have been shown to disrupt this hijacked angiogenesis process. One of the most powerful compounds is oleic acid, a monounsaturated fatty acid that comprises the bulk of avocados' fat content. Oleic acid is not only heart healthy, it also plays a role in reducing chronic inflammation, which is known to set the stage for many forms of cancer. The power of lutein and other antioxidants. Avocados are also loaded with lutein, a carotenoid antioxidant known for its protective effects on cells, especially in preventing DNA damage. Dr. Carter noted that DNA damage is one of the key initiators of cancer, often resulting from oxidative stress caused by pollution, poor diet, or aging. Beyond lutein, avocados provide a cocktail of beneficial nutrients: folate, vitamin E, vitamin C, potassium, and phytosterols, all of which contribute to maintaining healthy cells and supporting immune function. How to eat avocados for maximum benefit. Retain their healthful fats and sensitive antioxidants. Dr. Carter recommends consuming avocados raw. A few easy ideas: add avocado slices to your salads, topped with lemon juice and black pepper. Blend half an avocado into a morning smoothie with spinach, frozen blueberries, and unsweetened almond milk. Mash avocado with lime juice, garlic, and a pinch of sea salt for a simple guacamole dip. He also emphasized that when eaten with other fruits and vegetables, the healthy fats in avocado help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, making them a nutritional multiplier. 2. Apples, America's most overlooked superfruit. Next, Dr. Carter turned his attention to one of the most iconic fruits in American culture, the apple. Whether it's baked in a pie, packed in a school lunch, or sliced into oatmeal, apples are beloved for their crisp sweetness and portability. But few people know just how powerful this fruit can be in supporting cancer prevention. The cancer-fighting power of apple skin. According to Dr. Carter, many of an apple's most potent bioactive compounds are concentrated in the skin. One standout is quercetin, a flavonoid with potent anti-inflammatory and anti-angiogenic properties. Quercetin has been shown in laboratory studies to slow the growth of abnormal blood vessels that tumors rely on, inhibit the proliferation of lung cancer cells, make certain cancer cells more sensitive to chemotherapy drugs. That's an incredible list of benefits for such a common fruit. procyanidins, and programmed cell death in addition to quercetin. Apples contain procyanidins, a class of polyphenols, found primarily in the skin and seeds. These compounds are known to induce apoptosis, or programmed cell death, in abnormal or malfunctioning cells. Apoptosis is the body's natural way of eliminating cells that are damaged or have lost their regulatory mechanisms, a key process in cancer prevention. Dr. Carter explained that in people whose apoptosis function is impaired, abnormal cells are more likely to survive, multiply, and form tumors. Pectin, feeding the gut and fighting inflammation. Apples are also a rich source of pectin, a type of soluble fiber that nourishes the gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria in your digestive system that influence inflammation, immunity, and even mood. A healthy gut can modulate inflammation throughout the entire body, thereby reducing cancer risk. In fact, Dr. Carter highlighted a study that found pectin may help remove certain carcinogenic compounds from the body, such as heavy metals and persistent organic pollutants. How to eat apples for maximum impact. Carter offered several tips to make the most of apples. Eat apples raw and whole. Do not peel them unless absolutely necessary. Choose organic apples whenever possible to avoid pesticide residues concentrated in the skin. Pair apples with protein or healthy fats like almond butter or Greek yogurt to stabilize blood sugar and enhance nutrient absorption. 3. Asparagus, a green spear packed with anti-cancer potentialist, but certainly not least. Dr. Carter introduced asparagus, a vegetable often underappreciated outside of springtime recipes, but loaded with cancer-fighting potential. Asparagus is one of the most nutrient-dense vegetables per calorie and is especially rich in compounds that may help disrupt cancer development at the cellular level. Saponins, nature's anti-tumor agents. Carter focused on saponins, naturally occurring phytochemicals found in high concentrations in asparagus. One particular saponin, aspirin A, has been studied for its ability to interfere with signaling pathways that promote the growth of liver cancer cells. In lab studies, aspirin A was found to reduce the replication rate of tumor cells, trigger cell cycle arrest, effectively putting the brakes on uncontrolled growth, increase cellular sensitivity to apoptosis triggers. These effects suggest that asparagus doesn't just slow cancer progression, it might help your body recognize and eliminate malignant cells. Glutathione, the master antioxidant. Asparagus is one of the best natural sources of glutathione, often called the master antioxidant because it helps regenerate other antioxidants like vitamins C and E. Glutathione also plays a key role in detoxifying the liver and neutralizing free radicals. To essential actions in cancer prevention. Dr. Carter pointed out that glutathione levels naturally decline with age, stress, and poor diet, making it all the more important to consume foods that support its production. Fiber and prebiotics for gut health. Like apples, asparagus also supports gut health through its prebiotic fiber, which nourishes beneficial bacteria and helps maintain a strong intestinal lining. A strong gut lining reduces the risk of systemic inflammation and keeps immune surveillance sharp, a critical component of cancer defense. Best ways to cook asparagus to preserve its delicate antioxidants. Dr. Carter recommends lightly steaming asparagus until bright green and tender crisp, stir-frying in a bit of olive oil with garlic for enhanced flavor, roasting briefly with sea salt, lemon zest, and cracked pepper. Avoid overcooking asparagus, as high heat for extended periods may degrade some of its beneficial compounds. Beyond food, a holistic approach to cancer prevention. In his closing remarks, Dr. Carter made it clear that while these 3A foods, avocado, apple, and asparagus, have remarkable properties, no single food can prevent or cure cancer on its own. Instead, he advocated for a comprehensive lifestyle approach that includes regular physical activity, such as walking at least 30 minutes a day, stress management techniques like deep breathing, yoga, or mindfulness meditation, avoiding tobacco, excess alcohol, and processed foods, getting enough sleep, ideally 7 to 8 hours per night, regular medical checkups, and cancer screenings appropriate for your age and risk level. He also urged people not to fall for miracle cure claims or crash diets, emphasizing that consistent, balanced eating is far more effective over the long term. The takeaway: your grocery store is a pharmacy in a culture where pharmaceutical interventions often take center stage. Dr. Carter's message was refreshingly simple and empowering. What you eat every day matters. Your grocery list can either feed disease or help fight it. So, the next time you're at the store, think of the 3 A's. Add a few ripe avocados to your cart. Choose crisp organic apples and leave the skins on. Pick up fresh green asparagus, especially in the spring when it's in season. By incorporating these nutrient-dense foods into your daily meals, you're not just nourishing your body, you're fortifying it against one of the most formidable health challenges of our time.